Jace LeJeune, Gridiron Football, here with Seth Gale, excellent wide receiver for the U-High Cubs, a playmaker. I'm still going back from last year and watching that punt return I think he had against Newman. I think I'm still trying to figure out how in the heck that happened, first of all. But that's just one example of what you bring to the table. So, Seth, as a wide receiver, just kind of tell me, going through your senior season, what's been kind of like the recruiting process been for you right now?
Well, like Granville, I've been talking to a lot of Ivy League schools. I talked to Princeton recently, Columbia, Yale, and then I've talked to Dartmouth. They're coming down here soon. Mostly Ivy League schools, but a couple in-state schools. I've talked to Tulane and La Tech recently, and I mean, it's just blessed to even be talking to all those guys. It's a really fun experience. So I'm looking forward to whatever it holds.
And as a wide receiver, I know you bring a lot to the table. Kind of tell our audience and our viewers, what are your biggest strengths as a football player? What do you bring most to the table?
I think my biggest strength is just getting open. I think, and that may sound simple, but it's really just knowing my zones, knowing my spacing, and getting away from defenders. I'm good at creating separation. Whether that's on deep balls or even just simple out routes, I think that's probably my biggest strength. And I'm tough. I like contact. I don't like to be brought down. And I think even though I'm on the smaller side, I can probably make a big impact breaking and shedding tackles.
Well, I just saw you got some hops too. I saw you made that catch, and that's going to be on video too. You go check that out later when this article comes up. But what are your goals for this upcoming season? I know any numbers-wise, any like statistics that you're kind of looking for this year for you personally?
Getting 1,000 yards is always a goal. I mean, I've got a few records in mind that I think are able to be broken this year, especially because I'm coming into my senior year. This will be my third year on varsity, third year starting. So I think I'll be able to rack up a few accolades along the way. But really, I'm not too worried about my own accomplishments. Winning state championships first and foremost for this team and for me, and I think for pretty much everyone else on this team. I think everything on top of that's just laying yet.
Oh yeah, definitely. And your name we're definitely familiar with from the last 3 years and covering you. I know that you only get one senior year, so are you kind of like embracing the moment, kind of take it day by day, or you're just like, what's your approach to this is gonna be last year playing football for U-High?
Yeah, I've been coming to U-High games since I was in kindergarten. I used to actually ball boy for the team back when in like 5th and 6th grade when my brother played, and it's kind of a surreal moment. I used to come out here for so long and used to idolize all the guys that played here. So knowing that this is like my last go round and I'm going to be one of those guys that all those kids looked up to, it's a great feeling. But it's kind of crazy. Like I never thought I'd be right here where I am, but I'm excited.
The last couple of years, I know you've seen growing up around U-High, you've seen a lot of championship teams come through here. How important would it be for you to help lead a championship team this year?
First off, my brother has 2 rings, so I'm always going to try to match him because I've got one right now, and capping it off my senior year like my brother did. That'd just be icing on the cake, and nobody wants to go out their senior year without a ring. I think that really would put a cap on my whole entire career, and just know that I did everything possible to help continue the legacy that I brought here.
Well, Seth, I'm going to end the interview just like the other 3, and I know you've seen it, but we're going to offer you an invitation to play in our Gridiron Football All-American Bowl game. Last year, 100% of the players that played in the bowl game all received at least one college offer to play. So what does that mean to you to get invited to such a game like that?
That's a great honor. It's always appreciated when you get recognized for any of the things you do, whether it's school, academics, and athletics especially. It's truly an honor for people to recognize me like that.
And the last question to wrap it up, what is your message to college coaches why they should go and recruit a player like yourself?
I think I give 100% every single day. I'm not a guy that will skip reps in the workout room or on the field. I'm tough. I'm determined. Hard-headed is a term that gets thrown around there a lot. But I love the game of football, and so you put me out there at any position, I'll try to do my best job for you.
Well, Seth, we're wishing you the best of luck for your senior season, and I can't wait for you to start racking up a lot of receptions this year and hopefully a lot of touchdowns. So keep an eye on Seth and the rest of the Cubs in 2023. This is Jace LeJeune from Gridiron Football.